Come on in. Yes, it's another edition of the Weekly Entertainment News Podcast. I'm your brother Hiram King, and I'm in the building. Hey, yo, listen, man, we do this thing every week. You already know I represent the Reporter newspaper, which is Akron, Ohio's own black publication. It's a newspaper that's been in business for over 50 years. And listen, we give you our perspective with that journalistic integrity in mind. Of course, you know, we like to give you the entertainment news when you see me. So at the count of three, we're going to make this thing happen. You already know what we're here for. Hold on. Hold the tea, goddammit. Hold the tea. Hold it. Look like P. Diddy in the news. Uh-oh. Okay. We already know that.
Oh my God.
Listen, and you're here right now for the facts. I'm just going to go with the facts. There's a difference, especially being from a newspaper perspective. You got what you call reporting the news, and then you have what you call commentary. Commentary is when I give you my opinion on what the news is. I give you my perspective, my unique Pan-African, pro-black, hip-hop perspective on whatever the hell the topic is. Because I'm only going to give it to you the way I know. But right now, I'm just going to give you the facts right now. We already know that P. Diddy's video that came out on Sunday, it's official. Cassie's attorneys is not feeling that apology. In fact, he said, she said, because it's a lady, I think her name is Meredith or whatever the hell, one of the attorneys that's representing our beloved sister Cassie. She said that he, being P. Diddy, is not sincere. It sounds like he's really talking about himself the whole time during the video. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's definitely apologizing about that. But then she said something that I thought was dope. She said that this video paints him to be the liar that he is. Because you do know when all this accusation was coming against him and before he got the paying and all that stuff, he was saying, this is just a big payday. All this stuff is fake. This is just a big payday. And though this video is horrific to see, but it's lightweight vindicating because you can see him manifesting some of those qualities and characteristics that they were saying that he had. So it bears witness to the ugly truth that our brother P. Diddy was embellishing in. Of course, he's trying to say that he went through some therapy. He's not that guy. So it is what it is. It's gotten so bad that Revolt, you know what Revolt TV is, his thing that he co-founded, right? Has had to put out another statement. Let me see if I can find this thing. Another statement saying that we are deeply saddened and disturbed by the recent video circulation of our former chairman, Sean P. Diddy Combs. It is even worse. He says, even with the recent separation from the Revolt, it is still our duty to address this matter and recognize its direct impact as it has on our staff, our audience, and our culture that we represent, okay? So that's one of his businesses. I guess the video is so crazy that even though he's separated from Revolt TV, they still deem it necessary to speak against it. So I guess they won't look affiliated with such goddamn old foolishness. But P. Diddy isn't even pressed. It looks like after the video circulated, it looked like P. Diddy was spotted in Miami strolling, smoking a cigar and everything. Somebody spotted him, said, what's up with him? Took a picture of him. His only response was, love. So we're going to hope and pray that the people that he has affected is getting the love that they need to this day, okay? So speaking about love that he needs today, it looks like our brother Drake needs some love.
Whoa!
That's right, because our brother just lost $500,000. It was $565,000 to be precise. He lost it in a boxing wager. That's right. You already know. It's been documented that our brother Drake, Drizzy, has a gambling situation. I don't know if it's an addiction when you get that much money to throw around, but I'm going to call it a gambling situation. It looked like the big boxing match with our guy Tyson Fury. It looked like Drake thought he was going to win. Unfortunately, Tyson didn't win, losing. As a result, Drake's losing $500,000. And a lot of people saying, wow, you taking too many losses, Drizzy. Drizzy is taking too many losses. with this Kendrick Lamar thing that just passed. Now he's losing his houses that he's selling. So I don't even think losing a house if he voluntarily to sell is a loss. But I do understand it's a bad look. But speaking on the good look when it comes to Drake leads BET, all BET nominations with a total of 7 nominations. I think he has 7, yeah. 7 nominations, including the album of the year, right? Following behind him, here's the top 3 people that got nominated for the BET Awards that's coming on June the 30th this year. I think it's June the 30th at 8 p.m. on BET and its affiliate stations. Okay. After that, you got Nicki Minaj with 6 nominations with the Best Female Artist of the Year nod. Okay. We're trying to figure out if she's the best. I know she's the most successful, but was she really the best? And then you got the lovely Beyonce pulling up to her with 4 nominations and everything. So again, that situation comes on June the 30th. That's the BET Awards 2024, 8 p.m. on BET and all its affiliate stations. We hope that Drizzy take home something. Also, we got people like 21 Savage, Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion, Usher, and different peoples like that's going to be nominated and stuff. Those 3 were the ones that took home the most nominations. Speaking of the most, little like our brother 50 Cent ranks amongst the top 3 grossing, or should I say touring, hip-hop artists of all time. That's right. This guy's tour, the one he just did, the final, what's it called? The Final Lap Tour. It is ranked as the 4th ever hip-hop tour to gross over $100 million. That's right. This man went state to state with our brother Busta Rhymes, generating over $100 million, making him the 3rd hip hop artist to reach that feat. You want to know who was the other 2? Of course, it was Drizzy. And did you know Kendrick Lamar he pulls that kind of weight even before this controversy? Yeah. Our brother Drake did it twice with both tours, right? With 2 tours, so he generated over 100 million twice touring. Kendrick Lamar did the Big Stepper tour, okay, and now 50 Cent, which makes him the 3rd. So some people were saying, "What happened to Eminem?" $100 million is a lot. $100 million is a lot of money, though, y'all. So speaking about a lot of money and feeling kind of awkward that Eminem ain't in that list. How about Monica?
Surprise!
You know who the R&B Monica is. She felt a little awkward when somebody rushed up on her at the airport and thought she was Sexy Red, all because she had a red weave installed.
What?
Okay. Now, we do know the difference. We, as a culture, know the difference between Monica and Sexy Red. But Monica said, hey, hold on. That's not who I am. I feel you. I understand. I feel you. Although I like Sexy Red and I respect Sexy Red, that's not me. She had to set the record straight. You know what I'm saying? It was all love because both of them represent that the ATL and everything. It looks like she said, I hate to disappoint her, but ma'am, I love her, but I'm not Sexy Red, laughing her ass off. Now I can get on a song. And he said, now I can't get that song out of my head. That's what Monica was saying. Because, she was mistaken for Sexy Red. Do with it as you may. What I want you to do is don't forget that this show is powered by the Reporter newspaper. The Reporter newspaper is Akron's, we call it Black and Ohio's, authentic voice of the urban and hip-hop culture and the African-American community at large. You don't have to just be from Akron to get the newspaper. We touch on everything that affects us from a global standpoint, from the diaspora to the continent, that glorious continent on the other side, brother. We talk about everything from entertainment to politics to politricks. This is the newspaper you should be checking out. Speaking about somebody you should be checking out, look like Soulja Boy is in the news.
Let's go.
We already know he sent an apology to our brother Metro Boomin. He said he thought it was a way too out of line. I'm talking about Soulja himself, the crazy boy on the internet, right? He says, I went a little too further. I went a little too far on this Mother's Day by making inappropriate comments about my man mom, knowing that our brother's Metro Boomin's mom is no longer with us. So he said, Soulja Boy said he needed a little bit of counseling. But here's the tripped out part. People thought that was BS, but it's not BS if he really apologized. But the reason why they say they thought it was BS is because he's right back on the internet talking about Meek Mill in the craziest kind of way and 21 Savage. He's been going back and forth with 21 Savage. So big ups to Draco, Big Draco, okay? And like I always say, these people got to keep their name or they brand in somebody's hand and they name and they face in the place at the end of the day. If they're not making quality music, I mean, you know what? I'm gonna recant that. I'm gonna say it ain't gotta be whether or not you making quality music or not. We do know Instagram. We do know Facebooklet and YouTube, your social media. We do know that's a part of the game now. No longer, and I don't know if you guys know what I'm about to say, but those of you that's in the music industry and that's been in the music industry for a while, you do know people used to go from city to city, state to state on what they call a promotional tour. You ain't even have to, they wasn't really paying you all like that. You would get on your bus or you will be handed off from label exec. I'm talking about field representatives that's working specific demographic. Let's just say me, I work for Def Jam, okay? And I'm responsible for Northeastern Ohio. So let's just say Method Man at the time is on a promotional tour. And my man from Detroit who work in the Detroit area, he's working Method Man and he's taking them to the mom and pop stores, the independent stores, sign autographs to create a divine interest in Method Man's project. This is what used to happen back in the day. So by the time he's done with Detroit, he drives them literally in a damn van over to here where I will pick him up and I would take care of him in this area, taking him to the mom and pop store, the billboard reporting stores, to help the sound scans and stuff like that. And we would definitely take him to the radio stations, whatever we got to do. And it was a routine that was going on. It used to be a lot for people, especially the artists themselves, getting paid per diem instead of getting paid. You know what I mean? So now you ain't got to do that. You can just get on the internet and have your damn baby, and that becomes news right there on the internet. You can get on the internet, slap them up, pap. Now they talking about you. Now you got your album. Whatever you got to do for promotion, that's what people are doing. So that's why I say I gotta watch that, right? Speaking about having to watch that, it looks like our brother Rich Homie Quan
I'm here.
is going to be testifying in Young Thug's RICO trial after being subpoenaed. Okay, so it looks like our brother Rich Homie Quan is going to do a duet once again. Okay, but he's doing it in hope to benefit our brother Thugger in court. Apparently, he said some things that they're going to bring out later in court. I'm talking about Rich Homie Quan and everything, but now they bringing him in. Hopefully, it's going to help our brother Thugger to help his situation, and that's what they're saying. They said they said the same account also claims that Quan has previously given a police statement that will be read in court. Quan will not necessarily provide evidence against Thugger during his appearance on the witness stand. It also says Lil Wayne may also be called to testify in the trial after Fulton County prosecutors tried to play videos of the rapper speaking about Thug in the courtroom. So you don't know. They doing whatever they got to do to make this thing happen. So you already know. So we're going to keep our ears to the streets. Keep your eyes on the Reporter newspaper so we can keep you connected and keep you connected. Speaking about what's connected, look like Saucy Santana's in the news, okay? Saucy Santana says, hey, it's my turn to snap. It's my turn to strike back. And apparently he's got an issue with DJ Academics. He says, the nerve of you, DJ Ack, expecting us to believe this lie after you disrespect our sister and everything, young Miami. Saucy Santana got a relationship with them and everything. So apparently Saucy said in so many words that you want people to believe all of this lies and stuff you said about your thing, but trying to bear witness that young Miami situation is real. This is where the tea at. Pull the goddamn tea. This is where the tea comes, right? I'm not a tea spiller, but I do know when tea is happening. So at any rate, Saucy Santana come up with some very saucy words and words of not so affirmation for DJ Academics, but he said some wild stuff, man. And I like the fact that you can get on this damn internet, this Instagram, and call people out, especially the people that's on the internet swaying public opinion, making people see things the way they want them to see it. See, when you are a general in an army, people will listen to you. And I do say that our brother DJ Ack is a general of his own dang chat room. Okay, he can sway public opinion and everything. Some people will believe he is even more connected and powerful sitting in that seat of influence than others. So big up to Saucy Santana for coming out and at least checking that situation and making sure that he's ready to represent the love that he had for Young Miami. So big ups to that. Speaking about love, you guys been watching wrestling lately?
Yes.
Have you ever noticed that the sisters in wrestling is looking more like rappers and stuff like that? I'm talking about bodies and everything. I mean, there's just one thick, gorgeous. Well, I'm not even gonna talk about it. Then you got this one Jade Cargill. Okay, she looks lovely. She's dope. She got that fan favorite, and she definitely looks like she's about the culture. She was recently on the podcast, and she was asked, as far as hip hop, what do you think that'd be dope if we can get some female rappers in there? She named a couple of names, but the names that stood out the most, she said Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion to be a dope tag team. Can you imagine? Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion in them shorts with the lovely Jade Cargill. Let's make it a threesome. Is that what they call in wrestling, a threesome? Let's make it a 3-part tag team against that other thick lady over there. That'll be something to see. But yo, that is something. So listen, man, this is the part of the show, which is my favorite part of the show. I like to call this show the conscious content. And on this part, we drop that knowledge you can't get in college, a little understanding for your planning. We try to show you a little connection on why it's good to be Black living today. Okay? And we come from that Pan-African perspective. That means we believe that we are connected to everything in Africa and out of Africa because we are Africa's children. You better feel me now. Now, speaking about what I'm talking about, Africa's children, there's this dope ass reality show on the Freeform Network. I think that's the ABC affiliate, right? It's about royalty, a royal family moving, get this y'all, moving to America from Ghana, trying to live the American dream. But these people are Ghanaian royalty, okay? And so I'm just gonna let you watch it. Just watch this little trailer or check it out, and then I'm gonna talk about it.
My sisters and I are trying to figure out these royal rules. There's something I want to show y'all.
Okay.
You guys know our sisterhood is so deep. What is that? It's a tattoo. Hey! Are you in a cult or something? This crazy crew, my mom, my dad, my sisters, and me, are African royals. 25 years ago, my parents left the warrior country, AKA Ghana, to a land of cornfields and cows. Ohio. They brought with them rules on how we're supposed to behave as descendants of royalty.
I do not expect you to be doing shots.
Okay, we were socially drinking.
Get some juice. Case closed.
Okay, my parents' dreams for us sometimes clash with our dreams for ourselves. My dad keeps pressuring me to focus on only real estate, but fitness is #1 for me.
This fitness then.
It's paying my bills.
What bills are you talking about? You don't pay rent?
Okay. For my parents, so much is tied to young women our age finding a husband.
When your husband is a good man, you wash his hand, you give him a bib.
I'm not giving my husband a bib. Are you a baby? But one scandal has the power to shatter your royal reputation.
You're the descendants of a world-class liar.
The high road ain't looking so great. I want to take a gap here.
No. We don't do no gap here. You will go to Ghana for 1 year.
We love Ghana, but we don't want to be sent there as a punishment.
My girls need to reconnect with their roots and get their behavior together.
We're just trying to figure out life, love, and all these royal rules. but we cannot risk ruining the family name.
This tattoo, we need to talk about removing it.
It's permanent.
Nothing is permanent except the word of God and jeans.
Jeans?
Jeans never goes out of style.
Yeah, that look interesting, man. The thing that I think is real dope is that you guys get a spoonful of authentic African culture. You get that's African American you seeing in the 3D. You got people that came over on their own and they're here and they are literally got a little bit of American U.S. culture connected. You can tell from the young sisters and stuff. And they're on the continent, but they're trying to uphold something that is hard for us to do because we haven't been introduced to our African culture. But we do have African American culture that we can't forget. There's some things that we have that we should be living by. We should, what they say, stay on code about. So this show right here, I think is dope. Hey man, if you're a man and you watching me right now, you got something to do this summer with your woman, watch this show. This is a reality show. She's going to love it. You're going to love it. If you're conscious and everything, this is the conscious content. Watch the show, y'all. Speaking about being in the conscious arena or in the area, this looks like the minister. Whoa! You already know. The minister, the Honorable Louis Minister Farrakhan, okay, have come out before all of this beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drizzy. He has labeled Kendrick Lamar the boss of his cultural revolution. Now you gotta understand, cultural is a culture. You already know what it is. To the way we do a thing, the way we say a thing, the way we dress, the way I can keep going. You know what culture is. I'm gonna throw it on the screen for you, those of you guys. You see what the definition of culture is, right? And my man called it revolution. He said Kendrick Lamar. This talking about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said Kendrick Lamar is the boss of the cultural revolution. Okay, so culture revolution simply means the process of change. Okay, revolution means change, and sometimes you, like Malcolm X said, I keep telling everybody, you can't get change without bloodshed. Now, what did Brother Malcolm talk? What did he mean by the bloodshed? We mean that it's not going to be an easy fix. It's going to be hard. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to scrape a few fingers and for a revolution, for a change. Go in your house and change your schedule to your wife. She's going to have an issue. It's going to be a revolution trying to get that thing because it's a change. You coming in now at 2:00 a.m. instead of your normal responsible time. Revolution is going down in your goddamn house. Speaking about that, hey, thanks you guys for checking us out. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to share and subscribe, okay? And listen, I am Brother Hiram Hakeem. Y'all better feel me before they kill me, y'all. Peace.
Can't be for me, whole nother frequency, BGOD, what the fuck is a mug? Nigga be fake, won't leave him snuggly, he undercover, then fucking we talking a minute. This on this stuff, nigga, fuck is you saying? Bird, bitch, you getting struck. We ain't going back and forth by the door. We ain't going back and forth by the door. Wash, halu, ella, ilaha, illallah. We come in the name of the source. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We flipping niggas out the porch. Niggas in Paris, somebody yeah and Jade version, boss whole Jane Harden, but they think they the highest. We locking them up, you get caught with the smoke, get your flame darkened. They shoot a shot, but I ain't far. This fuck around, hit the same target back to back.